if you would like to learn how to DIY your own paper clips and make some cute ones like this, definitely keep on watching. Before we actually get into making the planner clips, I will be showing you the stuff that you need. So you're gonna need some cutting tools. I have a pair of scissors and a box cutter right here, or exacto knife, whatever you want to call this. And if you're using an exacto knife, I suggest using like a spare piece of cardboard or whatever, so you're not cutting on the table. Next thing you're gonna need is some flashcards or like index cards that I had, but you can use any like thicker piece of paper, that like cardstock or whatever else is a thick piece of paper. And no surprise, you're gonna need some paper clips. This is the ones that I have. You don't have to use this particular kinds, but just use whatever paper clips that you have. And the next thing that you're going to need, as I drop everything, is some glue. I have just regular glue stick, super glue, and hot glue gun. Finally, what this video is all about are the cork stickers. I found these in Dollarama here in Canada, but if you don't have a Dollarama or can't find these kind of like cork embellishment stickers kind of thing, you can just use one of those 3D the scrapbooking stickers that you can find. And yeah, so that's all the stuff that you're gonna need. Oh wait, that's not true. You're gonna need a pencil and an eraser so you can trace this out on your paper. Okay, that's all you're gonna need. Let's get into how to make it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to choose which of these cork stickers I want. I got these from Dollarama here in Canada. So I'm going to use these two and this two owls. I'm just going to trace it and then cut around it. So I have done a couple of these, guys, and I definitely found out that the less detailed it is, like instead of doing that, like that, or like that, it's a lot easier to use the ones that aren't as like complicated to cut. So yeah, worried about it. And then the next thing I'm going to do, again, Dollarama stickers, is do it upside down and draw it in, trace it. Now that I have those all traced out, I'm just going to cut them all out. Okay, so this is a little bit complicated to cut on camera, but you definitely get the gist. Just cut all of them, and once I've cut them all out, I will be right back. So as I was cutting it, I decided to do these two guys with black cardstock paper instead of the white, because I had made this one previously with black cardstock, so I thought that would be cool again to do on this guy. And I also chose a paper clip of my choice for them. Yeah, white for this guy, orange for this guy. This looks kind of navy, but in real life it's purple. It's definitely purple in real life, but it looks navy on there. And red for this guy. Okay, so the next step is to just glue this guy onto here. Okay, I'm just gonna glue it down and put it on. I'm using super glue with this just because I don't want it to fall out. If you want to use a glue stick, definitely just use a glue stick. Not gonna lie, I don't know why I put the super glue on the paper. I have definitely been putting it on the cork on this one. So I'll do this. Try not to put too much and be careful. Now that I've done that, I'm just going to let these all dry and I'll be right back. Okay, so once that's done, once this is dry, then well, I guess while it's drying, I'm going to do is trying to figure out where the paper clip's going to sit onto the back. So as you can see with that, that's how far I want it to go. So it'll be like, it'll go like that. And that's just on the shorter side. This is the outside part. So yeah. For this particular clip I'm doing, I definitely want it to be on the smaller side. So when you do it on the smaller side, put the glue on the backing, the back paper first. What I'm going to do is this camera guy, and how I measure for the camera is I put the paper clip on there and then I want to see how far I want it to go up. Okay, I gotta move the camera. And so it's kind of like that. That's gonna be fine, but I know there are a lot of paper clips out there that the design is so big that it goes up, and I don't want that just because I have Kate Spade and it just kind of looks weird sticking out and I can't zip up my thing. So that's just how far I'm gonna go. This one, since I'm putting it on the top, I'm not as worried about like the bottom stuck to it. So I'm gonna glue this one onto here first. And so this next step, you're gonna have to work pretty quickly. The thing you're gonna do is put some glue. Be careful. I prefer to do it halfway first and then stick it on. The heat doesn't bother me, but if it bothers you, just be careful. Now that I've set that up, I'm going to add a little bit more glue. So there's that. I'm going to do it with the rest. Now that they're all glued up, it's time to trim the edges. And that is how you make your own DIY paper clips, like planner clips. So that is definitely it for the video. If you enjoyed what you saw, please don't forget to click the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, bye guys.